Hello, welcome back to JM Football. This is another draft video, and it's sponsored by DraftKings. Get it? Got it? Good. We did that on purpose. And today, we are moving to rushing touchdowns in the conference known as the NFC, the National Football Conference.
I'm going first.
Shelfy's going first.
Well, I was going to say you're going to go
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Yeah.
You usually don't want to go first.
I usually don't go to first, but this is a touchdown draft, and you guys know this is my game. And I know a guy.
You know a guy.
I know a guy.
You got a guy. Okay.
I've got a guy.
I didn't know.
Okay.
Got a pretty good guy. Are you waiting for me to go?
Well,
we all
yeah.
are.
Okay, 2011 LaShawn McCoy.
Wow, 2011 LaShawn McCoy had 17
Good
touchdowns.
start.
That's the most by any NFC East running back since 2000. That is tied for the third best overall.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice. I know a guy.
You knew a guy.
Knew a guy.
Knew a guy, got the guy.
Now, I get these two seasons mixed up from this player often because he was on the cover of Madden 07, but his 2005 was apparently better. Sean Alexander, 2005.
Sean Alexander in 2005 is by far the best possible answer. He had 27 rushing touchdowns.
I thought it was like 23 or 24. Oh, no. I didn't know the year. Picking first and being down 10 before he opens his mouth is nuts.
Yeah, when you were like, "Oh, give me first overall," I really thought you had Sean Alexander.
Come on, you should know
So
that. I was going with Shade.
Probably the clearest 1-1 we've had.
Yes, but like he noted when he picked it, there's a weird little blip there because of the injury and the Madden cover, and I make that mistake a lot. So the last thing I wanted was a 1-1.
But I learned it because of how many times I did get it wrong in these trivia games.
I knew I had 17 in the bank.
Did you have a pick?
I do. I'll go Aaron Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was 2019 he had his big year, so 2019 Aaron Jones. I'm hoping it wasn't 2020.
2019 Aaron Jones, that
20.
is his big year.
Thank gosh.
He had 16
Thankfully
touchdowns.
he didn't have more than McCoy.
That is tied for the third best in the NFC North.
Okay.
Love that. I love that.
Love it.
Let's go with the South. I'll go more fun here since I got at least 16. Shelfy, another guy that you like. I don't know if this was in your bag.
To me.
I'm going D-Will. I'm going D'Angelo.
Okay.
I'm going D'Angelo Williams.
I always forget D'Angelo.
And now, once again, it's either, not a guess, either 08 or 09.
Actually, you've done this before in a video. I know the year because you've done this before. I remember you saying it.
They played the Giants in a really good game in one of these years at Giants Stadium.
You know what? Sometimes it helps me. This time it doesn't. So
All right, well, that's why I'm being very vague
Yeah.
and not being specific and not
If you
trying to
want to
help
give
you.
me more hints, I'm willing to take them.
No, I'm not. I'm done because if I give the next hint, you may
So
figure it out.
it's funny because
I was a sophomore in high school. There's your hint.
when we've talked about this, and I guessed a year, and you guessed a year, and you were spot on. I was a year off. Did I say 08 or 09? I don't think either is going to be that bad, but let's go with drum roll. 09 D'Angelo Williams.
It's 08.
Ooh, it's 08.
It's 08.
In 2008, he had the best NFC North season
South.
with NFC South season with 18 touchdowns. That's tied for the second best overall. Unfortunately, in 2009, he only had 7 rushing touchdowns.
That's a big blow. Okay, I'm still down to Penik after 2 turns.
Or she blows.
All right.
This is your game to lose, Penik.
Yeah, now I just don't have any lean, man. I don't have any lean. I know guys that have had good years, and honestly, that's not a bad direction to lean into.
Right.
Damn, man.
How about this? You say the name that you think we're not going to say, and I'll let you know.
I just don't know where to go. Like, I have no, this is a lean. You picked in the South. You picked in the North.
We all have one.
I got 8 guys from the East.
All right, let me just do my layup. It's not a layup in the North, but I'm on green, 2003.
Gamer, I'm on green.
Amon Green,
I know he had a really good year.
2003.
Don't know what the touchdown production is.
15
That's good.
touchdowns. That's
Good.
tied. Oh, actually, no.
lot of
Sole
people don't know
possession
this.
of 5th place in the NFC North.
I'll take 15.
He's the Jamal Williams of that era.
Good.
In terms of being a gamer nerd and anime
Oh,
nerd.
He's the who of of that era? He's the who?
Now what's crazy is, hold on, it was
Were you all right?
Yeah, I know. That's,
Now watch, you won't take him.
that'd be awesome. If he doesn't know the year, I know the year.
I think it's 22 because I'm pretty sure it was right before Detroit
Is
signed.
that a guess?
Because I'm pretty sure it was the year before Detroit signed.
Why did you say that
It
name?
felt like a guess. Am I good
But
to
he-
lock that
Oh,
in?
no, 2022 Jamal
Yeah.
Williams.
That's right.
2022 Jamal Williams is right, and it's a good thing you got it right because his second most
Bad.
of the year is 4. But in 2022, he had 17 touchdowns.
Happy holidays, and grab your favorite team's jersey and some snacks and head over to the couch for another Sunday of action-packed football and get even closer to the action each Sunday with our partners at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, all new customers, you're going to bet $5 on anything, and guess what you're going to get? $150 back in bonus bets if your bet wins when you use code JMFootball. That's all one word. Stay in on the action. Use your $150 in bonus bets. And for DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot and an even bigger payout. You want to know what I love about same-game parlays? I love making them octopuses because they have 8 legs, and that's how many legs I make my parlays. Octopussies. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers who use promo code JAMFootball bet $5 on any wager. Get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code JAMFootball, all one word, only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. You'll be glad you did. Octopussies.
Man, I have so many names in my head now, but I'm going to do my layup now, and I'm going to take 2023 Christian McCaffrey.
2023 Christian McCaffrey.
Give me
Let's
a dozen.
take a look.
Yeah, it's going to be about a 12.
Give me a dozen.
2023, he had 14 rushing touchdowns. Second most in his career. He had 15 once in Carolina.
It's a shame he didn't come back out in the second half of championship week for fantasy football. He would have had 2 more from the 1-yard line. I'm just saying.
Someone's still tilted, huh?
I had to watch Eli Mitchell score from the 1
listen.
in a 5-point fantasy matchup.
Elijah Mitchell's my guy.
I love him.
Him
and
what a steal in the 6th.
Wait.
by
Okay, no, we
Niners.
can't do 2023 Mozart in this draft. So yeah, him and Mozart are like 2 of my favorite like sneaky slide-in running backs.
Give me DeMarco Murray's 2014.
18. Why did I not take that?
Let's take a look. You said
Oh, no, that might be 1,800 yards.
2014.
It was a ton of yards. But
Yeah,
I
he
do
had a
think-
lot of
I mean, it had to
yards.
At least have been like a dozen.
It's
10 to
either
12
18
at
touchdowns or
least,
14 touchdowns, and I can't remember
It
why.
was 13 touchdowns. It did lead the league in rushing touchdowns that season, and it's his career high.
Did
So
he have
by
8
my math, I made up 1 touchdown in the 2nd and 3rd round on Penik right there.
Slowly but surely down 8.
Just ticking away.
Lucas did
That's all you can do, baby. Just keep on grinding. What's up?
DeMarco had 1,800 yards that year.
1,845.
That's the reason I had
That's
that.
one of my favorite teams. I mean, I know I'm a
And then
Giants
Chip
fan.
Kelly put him in a RPO shotgun offense.
That 2014 Cowboys team is one of my favorite teams of all time. They barely had to throw the ball, but when they did, they were efficient. They kicked ass on defense. They had Hall of Famers on the offensive line. I think that was Travis Fredericks, maybe his rookie year. Zach Martin was young. Tyron Smith was in his prime. Maybe Doug Free at right tackle. Like
Doug Free. Wow, great throwback.
maybe Doug Free at right tackle. I don't know if he was there,
A team. They
but I love that team.
Fantastic.
probably went on a deep playoff run, huh?
Nope, Dez dropped it
Dropped what?
against Green Bay. That was the Green Bay year.
I have no idea what you're talking
I think you're bullshitting me.
about. I would never bullshit.
He's bullshit. No, he does this all the time.
What do you mean?
He just you act dumb.
Act dumb. It's not a facade. I'm dumb.
Dez caught it, the whole thing.
Dalton's
you
a
know.
big gaslighter.
Yeah, you're gaslighting me right now.
Give me Zeke 2016 and let's just move on.
Yeah, it's DeMarco Murray's 2014 that makes you think of Zeke's 2016.
No, we did this last time where I took Zeke in 16.
And then I took
you
DeMarco
took
Murray in
DeMarco.
2014.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott in 2016 had 15 touchdowns. That is tied for the second best NFC season.
Again?
I hate that.
Good.
You have another pick, Dalton.
I do, and I have it. I've had both my picks. I just like stalling to get Lucas mad. My second pick is 2017 Todd Gurley.
Fuck. This
Let's
is why.
take a look. In 2017, Todd Gurley led the league with 13 rushing touchdowns. His best year was 2018, where
17.
he had 17 touchdowns. That 17 would have been the 3rd best NFC West season.
I knew he had 17. I just mixed up my years again. Shit.
I got to go to the South or I have to go to the West because
Or the East or the North,
even name.
Some would say.
No, the East. I have some names
Do you?
that I can
Do
that
you?
I can
Do
kind
you?
of go.
Do you?
Oh, it's cold in here. There must be some alphas in the atmosphere. I said, oh, Alfred Morris.
Yeah, nice.
The year.
Don't get it wrong.
The year.
1,600 yards.
It's Alfred Morris, 2020 with the Giants. Is not a guess, but
That
it's
sounded like a get. No,
no.
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. He had a receiving touchdown against Seattle. Oh, and he did the boom. He hit with the bat.
Boom! Boom!
There it is.
2 booms on the boom meter.
You look like a family member of theirs.
Thank you.
I can see
Yeah,
it.
I could see that.
Boom.
I'm going away. I don't want to do it.
Okay, I'll go.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm going away from it. I don't want to do it anymore. Michael Turner's 2008.
Nice.
Woo, nice.
Nice.
More fun. More confident in that one.
Also,
Week 1, 2008, 200
a better
yards.
pick because Michael Turner's 2008 is the second best NFC South season. He had 17 touchdowns.
We needed that.
Sheesh.
Wow.
We needed that.
Wow.
That's not what you guys needed.
Wow. Oh, no. I need at least 15 plus on these now.
There are 7 seasons of 15 plus.
Okay, one of them is 2005 Clinton Portis, I think. Please, I just spoke that into existence, right?
That's a guess.
I mean, that's definitely a guess.
It's a guess.
yeah.
Let's take a look.
Clinton
I think
Portis.
it's like 13 or something's telling me it's 15, but I also just said I need 15, so that's like too much coincidence.
2005 Clinton Portis, he had 11
11, okay.
touchdowns. That is his most in the NFC.
Denver.
Denver, he had 15 and 14.
Okay, all right.
And the year before, he had 5. Year after, he had 7. So
All right.
as far as missing goes.
Score update through 4. Halfway there.
1 second.
You're good.
Through 4, in third place with 51 touchdowns, we have Dalton Feely.
Yep. Big
In
dud.
second place with 59 touchdowns, we have Shelfy. And then 13 ahead of Shelfy with 72, we have Justin Penik. He continues not missing. It's
Yes.
his game.
All right, I'm going to go with a recency merchant here and give myself what I think is a dozen. And I am going to stick to the Detroit Lions running system and go with last season's David Montgomery.
Let's pull that up.
13, 14.
That's what I'm hoping.
Last season's David Montgomery had 13 touchdowns, good enough for 5th best in the NFC North.
Okay.
You playing with my mic?
Stay alive.
You're
out.
done with the
Stay
East
alive.
and the North.
Yep. Stay alive.
Okay.
Stay alive.
But can he get the year right? Can he get the year right? Can he get the year right?
I just wrote down Adrian Peterson.
I don't know the year. I don't know the year.
2012.
That's probably the year.
No, I don't think so. we
Let's
did this last time.
take a look.
That's his most yards, touchdowns. I think it's 09 or 10.
So his best season, Adrian Peterson, was in 2009 when he had 18
That many?
touchdowns.
Wow.
But you said 2012, correct?
Yeah. Just hopefully it's not a dud.
2012, he tied for his second most in a season with 12.
Fine.
MVP'er.
Fine.
I'll go to the South. I'm scanning. I don't have fun answers that I like. So let's go basic here. Mark Ingram, 2017.
Let's take a look. In 2017, Mark Ingram had his career high in touchdowns
Wow.
with 12.
Wow.
Okay.
Sure.
Great land.
Thank you. I have fun West answers, but you can't go wrong with an MVP year unless you do. Marshall Falk, 2000.
Marshall Falk 2000 is the last member of the best possible lineup on the board. He had 18 touchdowns, second best in the NFC West.
We're inching back. I need you guys to screw up. So no pressure, but please screw up.
You are inching back.
Not picking Marshall
and
Faulk before now
as much
was
as-
a gigantic miss.
Yeah, crazy.
Yes.
As much as that Sean Alexander really put you in a good spot, you blow one of these. They're in striking distance.
These, see that reach?
Oh, I was going to say you didn't flinch, and then you acted like you flinched.
You know what I'm not afraid to do in these games? I'm not afraid to pick guys that play a different position than the guy that we're primarily talking about. There's probably better answers out there, but it's a guy that's been in my brain.
Give it to me.
Cam Newton's 2015.
Ooh, so his career high was 2011.
Fuck.
Let's see what he did in 2015. 2015.
I'm guessing 10 or 11.
MVP year.
In 2015, he had 10 rushing touchdowns. In 2011, he had 14.
Fuck. All right. That was 2011 was his rookie year, right?
Yep.
And I knew I had maybe a feeling that he did have more his rookie year than his
Passing.
MVP year.
And
Most
that
passing year. 2011 was his best year.
that rookie year, that was the 5th most for any NFC South player.
All right.
So you're both done in the South?
Yep.
Both done in the South.
Okay.
Just double down in the South
So I
end.
have to pick my West running back now then.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to do one South, one West. So I'll do the South first because I'm throwing a dart. So I want to, if I hit the marker here, then we can get even weirder on the next one. But
Let's get weird, baby.
was 2019 the Alvin Kamara year?
So his
2020.
best year
Was it 20 with the
was
6 touchdown?
2020.
Yep.
It's tough because 18 also would have been a really good
Ah!
year. But in 19, he only had 5 rushing touchdowns.
Oh, that's a big dud.
For reference, in 18 he had 14,
And
in 2020 he had 16.
16?
16.
Had that 6
Why did I
touchdown
take
game
D-Will if
and
I didn't know the year? That's so dumb.
6 touchdown game at the end of the season, man.
Versus
I
Minnesota.
missed it by a year.
Uh-huh.
And with that, the 2024 season has come to an end. All right, well, I'll get out of your guys' way, man.
And with that, that guy that does that voice every year.
I love that. I had crazier picks for this slot, but I'm going with my vibes guy to end it now here, and I will take Steven Jackson
Yep.
in the year 2008.
So his best year was 2006. Let's take a look how he did in 08. So in 2008, he had 7 touchdowns. In 06, he had 13.
Dang it!
Shockingly, his second most in a season was 8. He was not a big.
I knew there was one
Rushing
big one in there, though.
touchdown,
It's my
yeah.
guy. And Alvin had
All right.
18,
All right.
13. I left 19 touchdowns on the board there with those 2 picks. That stings.
Yeah,
That stings.
can't be having that.
Can't be having
Can't
that.
be having that. If you had an extra 19, you'd be in a wonderful position.
Good names, bad years. I can live with it.
All right,
Good
this
luck,
is,
boys.
This is like my first layup pick of. I'm just going recency bias. James Conner and last year,
That was-
2023.
That was my layup if I had gotten a good
I don't think it's that
Kamara.
many, but I'm looking for not a dud right now.
Let's take a look.
No, he had more than 10.
Always.
12 or 13.
Every year I look at him in fantasy and I'm like, why is he going
So,
in the 6th round?
You
I don't
guys
get
must be thinking of 2021 James Conner when he had 15 touchdowns.
But that was also with the Steelers, right?
No,
Nope,
that's with
that
the
was
Cardinals.
his
First
first
year
year in
Cardinals.
Arizona.
Yeah.
2023, he only had 7 rushing
Really?
touchdowns.
Open the
How
door.
many receiving touchdowns?
Ah,
Oh. 1 second.
Just out of
The
curiosity.
2021 year was the 5th best NFC West season. And in
I thought it was more
2023,
than that also.
he had how many receiving? He had 2 receiving touchdowns. So
It's funny when you took Cam, you scared the crap out of me saying you were going to go non-running back. And I was like, crap, I have this guy staying in the same year you had. Jalen Hurts had 15 rushing touchdowns, was second most last year in
Fuck,
football.
I was going to take him.
Give me Jalen Hurts. I know, slam dunk.
you are correct. He had 15 touchdowns.
That was my last pick.
That's tied with Ezekiel Elliott for the second most in the NFC East. Just to give you a
gotta stop
quick
forgetting you can do that.
update in this last round.
Always forget about that.
In
Quarterbacks.
third place with 84 touchdowns, we have Shelfy. In second place, 12 ahead of him with 96 touchdowns, we have Dalton Feely. And now just 5 ahead, we have Justin Penik. That lead has dwindled.
Here
Can-
comes the train. Choo choo.
But 5 could still be enough. To outscore someone by 5, you need a screw up in there. So.
Yeah, I do. NFC North. Okay. Detroit. That's how you say it. Green Bay, Chicago, and Minnesota.
Thanks, Mom.
No one needs a North, so I'm going to throw out the names I'm thinking of. Dalvin Cook had a big year. Believe it was the COVID year, but not sure, so I'm going to stay away from now. If I want to go Jones and Jones in the North, I can go I could go. Was it Thomas Jones in Minnesota? No, they had somebody else. Now I'm blanking on his name. Thomas Jones played for the Jets. Wrong. I think I'm picking up somebody else.
Womp.
Womp. Green Bay. No, not anyone that stands
You
out.
sure?
Not that I'm going to take. I
Good.
mean, there's
There's
like
none.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Detroit
That's
was
the spirit I like.
Take Ryan Grant's 2011.
Ryan Grant had a big year for Green Bay one time, but I don't know the year, so I couldn't do that.
2011.
It could be like an 09 thing, and I just have no idea. Yeah, all right, Lucas, I don't love any of the names I got, so
Give it a me.
I'm going to go with the one I feel most confident, and that's Dalvin Cook of 2020.
2020 Dalvin Cook is the best NFC
Let's
North
go.
season still on the board.
Let's go! Oh, on the board. Let's go.
He had 16
Okay.
Wow.
tied for third best possible NFC North
If
season.
I went Ryan Grant and threw the year 2009, what would have that done for me?
He's not on my list.
Need to start getting a Dalton timer in here.
Oh my God. 2009 Ryan Grant had 11 rushing
Okay.
touchdowns.
All right. It wouldn't have been awful, but I'll take the 16.
You're welcome.
Tiki.
You need 11 to tie.
You need 11 to tie.
Tiki.
I see 4 NFC East guys that would get the job done.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
I can't stop this feeling
Ooga, ooga,
deep
ooga,
inside of me.
ooga chaka, ooga, ooga.
Now here's the thing.
Okay,
Whoa, I like that, Lucas.
Now here's the thing. Saquon Barkley had a good 2022.
Uh-huh.
Great giant.
Tiki Barber had a good 2005 and 2006.
Another great giant.
Sure.
Brandon Jacobs was drafted in 2005, so he started to get some red zone carries, which is what scares me. But, I mean, here's the thing. 2005 was just such a good year for Tiki that, like, if my logic just says to go there. So I have to die with the sword. Tiki Barber, 2005.
But is it your sword that kills you?
I think he's got it.
He's got 9.
So, for reference, Tiki Barber had only one season that would get the job done. His career high was 13. His second most is 11.
Whoa.
After that, he had 9.
Uh-oh.
But unfortunately, that career high was in 2004. In 05, he only had 9 touchdowns.
I nailed it!
What
If
a
I said-
comeback.
If I said Saquon Barkley 2022, with that, I've gotten the
Let
job
me
done.
take a look.
The comeback complete.
There was also a Jacobs year that would have gotten the job done. You said 2022, Saquon?
And if I said Saquon 2022, or if I said Brandon Jacobs 2008, with that,
So,
I've both gotten the job done.
22 Saquon only had 10 touchdowns.
I would not have gotten the job done.
08 Jacobs had 15 touchdowns.
EAGLES Eagles.
Also,
Jalen Hurts, baby. Let's go.
also 2006 Marion Barber and 2012 Alfred Morris.
Yes.
Did I say 2012 out loud?
No.
You might have.
Not in a guessing way.
Yeah.
I said, because that was RG3's rookie year.
Yeah.
It was 2012. And I said in my brain, but that's when Alfred Morris had his best season.
Also, the taking Cam Newton instead of Jalen Hurts. All of these things play a role. I'm truly sorry.
I, the Eagles fan, took Clinton Portis over Jalen Hurts because I forgot you could do quarterbacks, and I'm just not very bright.
We need one NFC South
From me.
from you.
I forgot. I thought we were done. I thought we were done.
Throw out a name, baby.
All right,
Take
you know
Deuce-
what?
Deuce
Didn't
McAllister's.
Jonathan Stewart have a crazy year?
Deuce McAllister's
Or was it
2005.
Jonathan Taylor?
Stewart had a decent.
Jonathan.
Well, Taylor had the bigger year, but Stewart had a touchdown year.
I'm going to say Jonathan Stewart in 2014.
I kind of like the range.
2014, Jonathan Stewart had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yay!
What was the double-digit year for him?
1 second. Typing it in. Jonathan Stewart's career high, 08 and 09, he had 10 each.
Same with D-Will. That's kind of crazy.
All right.
I was out when I
that
missed
was a
on
fun one, guys.
What
I
a finish.
agree.
The
Here's our
comeback.
standings and the best possible lineup. Third place with 87 touchdowns, we have Shelfy. He averaged 10.9 touchdowns per pick.
All right.
In second place with 110 career touchdowns, you averaged 13.8 touchdowns per pick. We have Justin Penik, and then just 2 ahead of him, averaging 14 touchdowns per pick, 112 total touchdowns. We have Dalton Feely. The best possible lineup. In the East, it's 2011 LaShawn McCoy with 17, Three guys tied with 15. Ezekiel Elliott, Jalen Hurts, and Brandon Jacobs each had 15. In the North, we had 09 Adrian Peterson with 18 and 2022 Jamal Williams with 17. In the South, we had 08 D'Angelo Williams with 18 and 08 Michael Turner with 17. And in the West, we had 05 Sean Alexander with 27 and 2000 Marshall Falk with 18.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more of the Jam Football content. What pick was your favorite, least favorite? Who did we forget? Comment below. And go Birds.
What stat should we do next?